using a freeze to deal with the enemy Archer Queen, and how to use Javelin Jenny with Hogs at Town Hall 13. That's what we're going to have a look at in this video. Before we do that, I'm Mister. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, take a moment to hit that subscribe button for daily uploads. Let's begin. Let's deal with the Archer Queen first, and then how to use Javelin Jenny with Hogs. Could probably have done the Hog video as a separate thing, but I think we can cover them both in one go. Just keep an eye on how the attacker deals with the enemy Archer Queen. Now, generally speaking, you can poison her, and we all know that you can poison the Archer Queen. It slows her right down. However, there's another benefit besides just slowing her down. When you use a freeze spell, she stops. Here we go, watch that. Not only has she stopped entirely, which has fully stopped all the damage going to the attacking queen, even if only slightly, but it also stopped any adjacent weapons. In this case, it was an Expo. So not only was the queen not needed to use a fresh rage, he could save a poison for the clan troops and also stop his queen from getting damaged while he took out the enemy queen and the Expo, and without using the queen's ability. Okay, so now we're going to come to the Hog portion. We'll have a look at this twice so we can see. Now you're getting in the Hogs with the Grand Warden and then dropping Javelin Jenny in behind the Hogs. Now, if she gets into the Grand Warden's aura, that's fantastic, then she'll get healed. Generally speaking, wherever you're going to heal the Hogs, she'll get healed. So here you can see that she just took the benefit of the Grand Warden's aura, and as the heal spells have all gone down, that's it, there's no more heal spells, but she is sticking with the Grand Warden. Now in this case, she is taking out the enemy king, and in other cases, if she was over near these Hogs a bit better, there we go, you can see that she's taking out the skeletons. So I do have another attack, if it's still available, where she's riding along with the Hogs and a skeleton trap pops and she stops throwing the javelin at the weapons and she takes out all the skeletons. So if you can bring her along, you might not need that extra poison to help take out the skeletons during a Hog attack. So we'll have a look at both of these little tips, little tricks again, and then we'll call it a day for this video. But essentially, if you know that the enemy queen is adjacent to something that could deal a lot of damage to your queen, and you've just queen charged her into the middle of the base, consider a freeze spell instead of just dropping a poison spell on the queen. Because while the poison spell will work, it will do the job you intended, that is, it will slow the queen down. By dropping a freeze spell, you stop everything. So she was getting targeted by the queen and two Expos there. By dropping the freeze spell, it just saved a lot of extra damage coming to her from the other Expo, as well as a slowed down damage from the attacking queen, which possibly might have taken out this level 70 queen. Okay, now we'll just wait for the Hog portion to come in again so we can keep a sharper eye on it. You will notice that Javelin Jenny locks onto the king. Like I said, the king or skellies, she will lock onto either of them if she's following the Hog pack, which means she will take out the skellies that are trying to kill the Hogs, or sometimes a chasing king that's trying to kill the Hogs, she'll also take him out. Okay, so we'll just keep an eye on her this time again. We'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. Okay, so as she does her little bits and pieces, that is, she throws the javelin at the different weapons. Now, it just means that those weapons are getting taken down a fraction quicker than they otherwise would have, because she's assisting in the damage. Now, here we go. She's locking onto the king now, and she's taking out the king. While the Hogs are doing their thing, she's taking out the king, and no one else would be taking out the king at this point. Now she's come in over to take out the skellies. She's thrown her shield, and now she'll just run around throwing her javelin at the other things until it's all done. So keep in mind, Javelin Jenny, send her behind the hogs if you're doing a hog attack, and it will help take out the skellies or possibly even a chasing king. And also that the queen, defending queen, can be frozen in place instead of just poisoned. And also try and get another weapon while you're freezing her. And it will just make it a little bit easier for your attacking queen to come in. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. All that's left to say is thanks for watching.